All right, here is our last video for Latin translating for my Challenge A students. We're going to do it on paper again. This time we're going to go from English into Latin and show how to find the parts of speech and which endings to use and how to determine all that. So this is in lesson 2, exercise 20, number 4. They did not give the province to the slaves. Right, so here we go. They did not give. I'm going to put the province together, sort of in spacing wise, because we know that we don't use articles in Latin, but they are contained within the word. So the province, and then to the slaves, same thing. To the slaves will be all contained in the word we're about to do. All right, they did not give the province to the slaves. Now, just like on the quid et quo, when we're going from Latin into English, when we're going from English back into Latin, we also will start with the verb first. So we have give. The verb is give, and we need to know who is giving so we know what ending to use. We have they. They give. So since we haven't gone over verbs yet, they've just given us a list of verbs to use, and we know that they give is dederent. So we'll just write that in. Dederent, and the nt ending tells us it's they. All right, we know that not is translated non, and did is sort of an extra word that we add in English that we do not need in Latin. So we don't need the did. So they did not give is all in the two words, non dederent. Okay, so now we come up to the province. Now we can do this sort of, you can do it verbally to yourself if you're able to ask all the questions and keep all the answers in your head. If you need to, you can go ahead and do the GNC. I'll just do it sideways here because I'm already needing my space. GNC. Okay, gender. So we need to say our original word in nominative and genitive. Provincia, provinciae. That is a first declension feminine. Okay, number. The province. That's a singular province. It's not the provinces. So it's singular. And the case. This is where we use our question confirmation that you learned in Essentials or that you're about to learn right now. They, subject, give, verb. They give who or what. They give province, direct object. In Latin, the direct object is in the accusative case. Okay? So, in order to translate that, all we do is bring down our chart and say, first declension, feminine, singular, accusative. Boom, there it is. So is the end. So we had provincia, provinciae. We'll take off the I and swap it for an So we will have provinciam. Always do your homework with your chart right here. Is our direct object ending for accusative. Okay, to the slaves. We see that slaves is a noun, so we can GNC it. G-N-C. So, gender. Well, we don't know yet. So, what is the word for slave? Servus, servi. So, servus is second declension. The us tells us it's going to be masculine. And if you need help, hopefully your chart has second declension. Us is masculine. Is neuter. Us is masculine. So, the gender is masculine. The number, we have slaves, so that's plural. Now we need the case. That's the last thing we find out. So we go back to our sentence and find out where it is. They is the subject, give is the verb. They give who or what? They give the province, direct object. They give the province to whom or for whom? To the slaves. That makes it the indirect object. So all we have to do is bring our chart back, go to second declension, masculine. Oh, I forgot if it was singular or plural. It's plural. Okay, second declension, masculine, plural, and you literally come down to indirect object and find out that we need the is ending. Boom, done. Because it even says right here on the side, to whom or for whom, to or for the slaves. Okay, so is our ending. So it's going to be dative because it's an indirect object. So we have servus, servi. We take off the e and add the is. Servis. So the direct translation, word for word, is non dederunt provinciam servis. We know that in Latin the verb goes at the end and the non is going to go with it in this case, I believe. Non dederunt. And then I believe the slaves are going to go first because they are the people and the province is the thing. I'm still not entirely sure and certain about the protocols for word order since it doesn't really matter because the endings tell us, but there are still certain patterns that are followed and I don't know what those are yet. But I believe we're going to start with servis and then provinciam. So the translation would be, to the slaves, the province was not given by them, or they did not give. So there we go. We used our GNC still to answer our gender number case. And once we had those answers, we literally just looked it up on the chart and picked our ending. So it's not too bad. Hopefully it will continue to be not too bad as the Latin gets harder. And I hope this is able to be helpful to you.